Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play King's Bounty: The Dark Side. We are in Atticus, and at the moment we're trying to solve the main problem here, and to do that we have to go to Portland to get the poison for the Demonis. For those of you who noticed, yes, I finished the Let's Play of Legend of Grimlock, and I'm strongly thinking about returning to Mount and Blade soon, but before I do that, I want to finish this one here. I need a special poison, Clarissa. What's stopping you? I have a whole shelf of poisons, so pick one of them. I have one for fiends, and one for friends, and one for enemies, a fast one and a slow one. Which one do you need? I need a poison for demons. For demons? The poison for demons is more expensive. They were not living beings in the way we understand it, and their metabolism is different. I don't need to hear about metabolism. Do you have a poison or not? Well, of course I have poisons for demon. After all, I'm the best poison-making witch in the world, not some self-taught poser from Monteville. She takes a vial out of the deepest chest. Here are you, for only 20,000 gold coins. You're a robber, Clarissa. Here's your money. She has nothing else for us. Okay. Let's bring that back to her. For those of you who wonder why I'm doing so little recordings in the last time, well, I'm back at my job. My parenting time is over. I have a family, I have a 1-year-old son, and I was a little bit ill in the last time, and I still am a little bit ill. So, I'm very glad to see you, Beggar. I've brought you the poison. Thank you, Beggar. Bassett carefully hides the vial of poison in her hair. Now I'm ready to be bait for good. Do I look seductive enough for a kind of knight and servant of the light? What do you think? Wait, why I'm even asking? There's obviously no better bait in the whole dark world. Stay here for a while. Okay, now what have we to do next? Discuss the attached teleporter with the scholar. I think they're talking about the one in the shelter. Hooray! Yay, there. Marie Curie. What can you tell me about council teleports? Do you mean teleports, Ignotus, with an indeterminate exit point? I used to concern myself with this problem. Formally, it's not difficult, because, as I told you, the suspicion is scalar. So the leptum scratches tangentially from the function, which becomes infinitive at the isolated point, since any other behavior would violate the entropy of space. There's nothing impossible here, as you can see. I didn't understand a word. That makes me glad, and that's not because it's English. I think I wouldn't have got it if it was German. In order to ensure the determinant of an indeterminate beam, some physical linkage to the object is required. Since the suspension is a scalar, all I need is a sample of the object's tissues. We must also create the teleporter itself. Please bring me a scroll of teleportation and obtain some wings of the wind. I've run out of them. Ask smugglers. They deliver those items for the elven fops. Once you've collected everything, I will give the drawing to the engineer. It's not difficult. He should cope with it quickly. I'll do everything. Okay. I talked to the scientist about the attached teleporter. Will you agree to make it based on her drawings? The dwarf scratches his beard. Nothing is impossible if its drawings are clear. Marie seems to be a knowledgeable wench who can do that. I will have your teleporter attached and detached, whatever you want. I'm gonna teleport you so good you want to marry it. Okay. I need a teleportation scroll. Do you have one? Of course I have a teleportation scroll for you. We're supplied with everything we need here, thanks to your military victories and the spirit's wide guidance in economic matters. Here, take the scroll. What else can the magic department do for you? Simon, I've got a Life of Light scroll for you. Thank you, Bucky. That's what the third Light of Light scroll. Now I will be able to teach you the Dark Scout spell. Okay. Do you know what? We buy that crap now. So, doesn't that look fantastic? Okay, we need smugglers. The best smuggler I know is in Portland, actually. Well, there are many smugglers, but I think he's talking about the one in Portland. I hope. If that is not the case, that has cost us 1,000 gold. We have over 11 million gold, so no problem here. So, where can I buy Wings of the Wind? The wings of the wings, a winged thingy. About 5 years ago, a certain fashioned monger ordered them from me, but then refused to buy them. He'd like the decor. Do you need them for? What do you need them for? Does it matter? I pay you the money and you give me the goods. I like your approach, Bugger. Going straight to business. I like that. I'll sell you the wings for, say, let's 20,000 gold coins. You're trying to take the shirt off your best client's back, Blasco. Also, alright, here's the money. Give me the wings. Now you're talking. Wraps the wings in crisp paper. It was a pleasure doing business with you. I can't return the compliment. Yeah, they're robbing us blind. They're robbing us blind. Simple as that. Yeah, they have nothing for us. So, here are the wings of wind scroll for teleportation. That's good to know, because I have all the drawings prepared in the engineering department. But as I said, I also need a sample of the object t-shirt. You don't understand, do you? Well, a small piece of flesh, for example, if the object consists of flesh, of course. Or do you want to teleport to an incorporeal eternity? That would be more difficult. There's nothing wrong with the object's flesh. How large should this piece be? Doesn't matter, since I said the suspicion is scalar. If you bring me the object's cut off head, or even just a hair from it, doesn't matter for its particular task. It does for the objects. Thank you, understand? Okay. That could be a problem. I'm not that sure that the lady will give us the tissue samples. And we need mana potions for the quest in Bare Butt. Whoa, this was the wrong way. Sorry for that. Yes, I've already also been thinking about making a new recording about Xenonauts, because I really like this game. There is also the new Games Workshop game with this town, what is this called? More Time, which is interesting. There's so many games out there in so little time. Beset, I need a lock of your hair. Why do you need my hair, Beggar? To penetrate the Master's secret underground prison. We will use your hair to channel the magic teleport. All right, here you are. Isn't my hair beautiful? Beset abruptly cuts off a lock of her hair and hands it to you. Stay here and wait for the Master to take the bait. Looks like we've solved all the important matters. Time to lure von Good into our trap. Get a piece of paper and write a report to the Master of the Order of Life. We'll leave it a letter in the inn. The Knights of Light will come there all the time, so they'll find it quickly. Go ahead, read. Please be informed that by death, spawn of the darkness, the succubus demoness is hiding on the secret hill with the lanterns, right behind the boiling pot. And signed at the bottom, a well-wisher. Now roll up and tie it with a ribbon. Now, before we do that, we make our teleporter operative. We can't do anything with the items. In the old King's Bounty, as I mentioned, you could do a hell of things with the items. So... we have the hair, but... okay, this is strange. In theory, the teleporter should be operational now. Okay. I'd need to lead a report for the Master of the Order of Light here at the end. Don't you growl at me. It's part of a plan to free Atricus. I hear you, Sir Becker. Give me the report. I'll put it here on the counter and leave it to the very first Knight of Light who enters the inn. I believe the report will make its way into von Good's hands in the very near future. What else can I do for you? Nothing. Obtain a teleporter. Yeah, we were on the way to do that. This cost me 1,000 golds each time. Where is my teleporter? Make the attached teleporter for me. They brought me the drawings. Marie is a clever wench, no mistake. I've already done almost everything. All that is left to set a point for the teleporter according to her instructions. Since I have the scroll, the wings and the hair, you'll have your teleporter in a couple of minutes. The engineer adjusts something for some time and then hands you a finished teleporter. Here you are. It will teleport you well. Okay. Use the teleporter. Hooray! Are you sure you want to test Blanket's invention? Who knows what will happen? I don't care. We are heroes. As soon as you activate the teleporter, the world around you explodes and shrinks into a tiny black dot. When you are able to see and hear again, you realize that you're in a dungeon cell with battered side. The teleporter is gone. Well, things could be worse. Yeah, the door can be locked. So, I was very afraid to be alone. It's good you be here, and just in time. The master hasn't been here yet. Dark be praised. Do you hear those footsteps? That's him. That's for good. Everything will be alright. Don't be afraid. Yeah, while we're talking about it, I think we should take some percussions. Why have you come? This is my personal prison and my personal prisoner. Where you come from, green savage of the dark? Do you like female demons on trying to lay claim on my trophy? Do you hear me, creep? I'm asking you what are you doing here, and where have you come from? It doesn't matter where I've come from. What matters is quite different. Speak to your companion. Blackie, please check the master's aura. His aura is light, but his soul is dark. Classic light scum. He would kill his own mother for XP and salvation of the light. I thought so. What are you talking, dark thing? I'm talking to the death. He's asking about you. Defend yourself. Ooh. Nice army. Okay. Out. First of all, give me firepower. They're active, but no problem. They're active, so they die first. They're not active. They're active. They're active. I hate guys who can replenish others. Let's do a little jealousy party. Very nice. I like the lions. So, no, ridiculous, no. Oh well. This should actually be a piece of cake. This is not a fight. This is ridiculous. Oh, impressive. Oh, a treasure. That could be a problem. This could really be a problem. I think I must find a way to protect my ghosts. Like this. Marvelous. Those guys will not be able to penetrate my shield. Even with a special power attack. 53,000 damage. Oh yeah. Dun dun. No match. You have defeated me, Orc, but you can't defeat the light. My friends and brothers will eventually find you and burn you on the altar of the light. And you can't make me go silent. I'll chop off your head, and then you'll be. You fight well, Buggy. Buggy, you cut off his head in one swoop. You're a great warrior. You saved all of Atricus. It's nothing. It was pretty easy. I wanted to look around in the dungeon. This was not what I expected. That is the prison. I see enemies. Is this section really free? Wait a minute. That thing is blocked? That is not good. I mean, I can get out of here anytime I want by using the teleporter, but I did want to do that. Let's try this. This is the dungeon, but I don't think it will be any help, will it? No help at all. That is strange. Okay. We teleport to the shelter. Oh, we found 2 new items. The Salamander Banner and the Lion's Shield of Courage. A decorative shield for an unknown commander. Okay, teleport to Atricus again. So, he sells nothing new. He sells nothing new. But there are no new enemies, aren't there? There's nobody here. That is strange. They should be all dead now. Oh, look at this. Mentor Packer. I'm glad to see you're safe and sound, Valet Bagir. If you want, you can recruit forces or buy something. Beset, I'm glad to see you. Well, we can buy this and we can buy that. But what we really need, we can't buy here at the moment. That is a problem. That really is a problem. I was so hoping that we could get our hands on the mana potions here. Let's look at the map. We could go to Belia Trader's house. Perhaps something has changed there. But I'm not in much hope. If they do not sell mana potions here, our only chance is Helvedia. And if Helvedia has none, we can forget about their butt. Because there is no other way to get mana potions as far as I know. Capture the purest creatures in Natana. One is missing. Sabotage media. Princess riders. Wanderers. Yeah, 5 potions of Wanderer magic. Hey, this takes forever for that thing to move. Hooray! What do we know about Helvedia? Helvedia is a place that the Army of Light has not invaded but made a pact with them. So there will be not that many troops around, but we'll have to fight all the demon lords. That could be a problem because I think they're strong, but we're not that bad for demons. Demons have no resistance to arrows as undead have with their skeletons and all that stuff. Okay, no, he's not selling anything we know. Okay. So, Helvedia. Whew. Okay. So, Kinara. Greetings, my name is Kinara and I'm the owner of this humble castle. My name is Bagir. And who are you and what's your purpose here in Helvedia? I'm a friend. I'm from Neolia the Demis. Tell her about yourself and your mission. Kinnear nods her sympathy. I understand you. I don't like the situation in Helvedia myself. Those paladins of the likes are everywhere. Ugh, join me. Let's free Helvedia together. Please understand, I'm not a warrior. I'm a weak, tender concubine, able to give joy and happiness, but not to all suited to the hardships of military campaigns. Recently, I bewitched the King of the Light, and now I'm taking advantage of his company, his youth, and his strength. He's from Inselberg, like she, I think, is, and his strength. If my memory serves me right, but he's never going to return home. By the way, since you're here, can you help me to solve my problems with these treasure hunters? I will gladly pay you a handsome reward. I'm getting quite tired of those hunters of the light. What hunters? After the humans came to Helvedia, the hunters of the light really went off their rockets. Formerly, we would have no knights every 3 months who could come here in search of treasure, but now dozens of the treasure hunters are floating through the portals every week. Kill at last 3, I'm getting very tired of them. These outer scoundrels hang around my windows, dig their holes non-stop and slaughter my Severuses. Yes, I will help you. I'm very grateful, Bugger. These adventurers are all hanging around, and it's not difficult to notice them. Disgusting, dirty, imprudent. I'll find them. Greetings. I found my happiness in this castle, so I hope you excuse me. I'll return to my godness instead of wasting my time talking. You are a strange person, but I don't care. Oswald the Lucky, a foul, unscrupulous treasure hunter. 22, defense 17, intellect 15. That is actually a lot. Okay, first of all, they're active, so they must die. They're not active, so they're not prime directive. I hate ranged fighters. Whoa, impressive! 12,000, 15,000, 13,000, 15,000, 12,000, 25,000. I always get on the ones that have the biggest. Yeah, totally okay with me. Okay, you take control of those. Excellent. You wait. Would you believe this? They're active, so they must die. Let's see what he casts. I hope he does not cast any bullshit. Ooh! Powerful move there. Not good. Okay, you know what? You hit that guy. Uh-oh, this gonna hurt. I must be a little bit careful about those pirates. They're faster than most people think. So, let's make sure that they do not become a problem. Nice. I want a shield around those. You wait. You go there. I want to fire on those. Very nice. I want you to fire on those. Even nicer. See what the enemy has in store. Whew. Thankfully he didn't do that on one of my teams. 247 that's a lot. Oh, not bad either. No problem here, no problem here. Wonderful. That was a good one. Yeah, let's start hitting them hard. Can you kill this fella for me? Yes, you can. You're my hero. So, and that means the enemy has no more turn. Whoa. You know how to take damage, I give you that. Ah. And done. Oswald the Lucky wasn't that lucky at all, but we got level 17. Excellent. Yeah, but the runes are not floating that easily now. Okay, there must be more than that. Oh, that remind... Oops, I forgot to activate my... Phil the Bilberry, a treasure hunter, specialist in approaching other people's belongings. A thief. Of course we want position. No, no. 15, 22. Yeah. They're not the problem. They're active, so they must die first. Very important, because those guys can do terrible things to us. That was not good, because we would have done more damage. No, we would not have done more damage with any other thing. Not my favorite. Very good, actually. And schnack! Ouch! Oh! Okay. Okay. You want it? You will get it. To the full extent, my friend. So... I will give you all my love. Phil. Nice. Yeah, let's start cloud you a little. No treasure. Yeah, just like I expected. Oh, this reminds me, we must concentrate fire on those guys, because they will be the major problem. Take down him. He's still alive, would you believe that? I must kill him. Because if it's 1 or if it's 1,000, they will do their spell, and their spell sucks like hell. This could be a problem. They're all pretty fast. This could be a problem. If they were able to catch up with me, I'm in deep shit. And they're fast. They have a high initiative as far as I know. My initiative isn't that fast. Okay, you're of no help, and you can cast nothing that would be of any help. Okay, good work. What the fuck? How is that even possible? Oh, boys. Now we're in trouble. Yeah, I will not be able to kill enough of them. Well, I have to. This is a real problem. They will attack the skeletons, but they will die for that. Excellent. You will take out those guys. So, I want a small resurrection on you. Very good. Not perfect, but okay. This is his last operational unit. If we take that one down, we won the battle. And so we did. What? Ah, for crying out loud. Well, at least we did it. And we got some pretty good money out of it. No, they're not active yet. I think I know where the last one is. There's 3 of them. And there is the third. Invincible, it says. Invincible. Tom the Carpenter, an imprudent, shameless treasure hunter. First of all, precision. Are you active? Yes, you are. Therefore, you must die. Are you active? Yes, you are. Therefore, you must die. Crap. 19,000, 18,000, 10,000, 17,000, 12,000. Okay, so that is the biggest. Then I want jealousy here. They're active, right? I must somehow stop these guys from firing at me. Done wonderfully. And we concentrate our fire on that one, because I hate those guys. Good. He can, in theory, still ruin the day. But it should be much more difficult now. Well, he could cast Armageddon or Geyser or something like that. He's not a bad mage, after all. Oh, we can Dark Cloud a bit. Yeah. That will keep you occupied. A Book of Evil. Interesting choice. Very expensive and quite useful with this first spell. Oops. Not very nice. And I'm poisoned, so I have to turn back time because there is no way to heal poison in this game, sadly. But we can do it. Okay, yeah. No treasure, as I suspect. No. First thing to do is... let me turn back time. Okay, whom do I hate? I hate you. And I hate you. And let's do a little necro packing. That should kill the book and the 45. No, it didn't. This is disgusting. This is not going as planned. Oh, and another book of evil, would you believe it? Those books suck. And they're closing in, which is bad. If I'm very, very lucky, he kills the book before the book can do anything. That would be good. You are a moron. You could have saved my day. Okay, helplessness. I don't care. Helplessness is not my main problem. There goes your book, buddy. Done. Okay, you die. You die. You will do nothing. Attack them, give them hell. You die. And that should be it. Yeah, our friend Tom the Carpenter is out of options and out of life. This is his last unit and he does not even have control over it. Invincible, my ass. Food for the ravens, I say. Food for the ravens. So. Yay! Yay! We've got runes. Let's go back to the lady and get our loot. And perhaps, do you sell potions? No, of course not. Nobody sells me mana potions. All 3 treasure hunters are dead. Thank you for your action, Snootbuggy. Here is your reward. Not very helpful. Let's see where this takes us. As this is a peace-loving country, you could say, there is no war here actually. There are not many creatures lurking around. Which should make the recording, or should make the Let's Plays much shorter. At least I hope that. Ooh, there's someone we can talk to. I'm the Demon Lord Abanon. That is, I think, a Demon Lord from Warhammer 40k, and not the nicest of them. I think it's the leader. A demon of the Council of Five. Who are you and what are you searching in my castle? I'm Bagheer. I want to free Helvedia from the invaders of the light. And what has you brought you here to me? Are you a member of the Council of Five, you said? Yes, the House of Random always took part in the Council of Demon Lords of Helvedia. You gave your consent to the invasion, didn't you? It wasn't an invasion. The Council of Five gave their consent to establish a military base for the Knights of the Light from Inselberg on a long-term base. Nothing more. And please note that it was common decision of the Council and not by my personal consent. I demand you gather your forces and set out against the invaders of light. We must free Helvedia. You require impossible things, since we received half of the rent for 5 years ahead. Besides, people like you only insulate the discontent of common demons for nothing without understanding the full depth of potential political decision. Don't say this wrongly, but now I have to kill you. Just try. Lord of and he's level 50. Oh hell, that is big. Okay. Why do I kill these ones? Because they can do some really nasty stuff. I want 10,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. Give me a copy of those. Give me a jealousy here. Those both are inactive, right? You're inactive and you're inactive. Okay, that is very, very important. And you're inactives too, so you're the only one I really have to kill. Perhaps I can help that a little. Those can cast bleeding on me, and I don't like to bleed if I can help it. Shit. Wasn't enough. Okay, yeah. Oh, I hope he does not cast Armageddon or anything like that. Okay. Not nice, but I'm not burning. As long as I'm not burning, not that big of a problem. Whoa. That was really, really, really fast. Okay, now we have a problem. Problem 1 solved. Okay, you know what? Necro pack the entire team. I'm faster than they are, but will that help? We must take down these bitches. Uh-oh. I hope she does not do that bleeding thing. She did. Oh boy. This is not going exceptionally well. I can do nothing, I see that, right. Okay. Oh boy, are they fast. Take out those. That was good. Okay, they're fast. Can I stop them from doing anything moronish? That will not kill them. That is real shit. She will go there and... she's not in range, but she can change people. She can change positions, even if there is only one of them. So what can I do? I could blind her. What else do I have? Nothing actually. I could make a trap here. That would stop the Cerberus. Oh, this is a waste of arrows. Oh, crap. No, 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 no. You are... Ah, shit. This is really, really bad. This is so bad I cannot even put it into words. Okay, here's what we do. Oh, we cannot even cast turn back time, because we do not have enough mana. And we cannot even cast Resurrection strong enough to replenish our troops. Well, we have a little chance. You do nothing. You will burn. We all know that. That will not help. Demons. But we can take care of that, can we? Good, 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 good. You wait. You wait. He will be burning still. You wait. You will burn. But you can go there. Now I will cast Resurrection. And now we kill that bitch. What? Kill that thing and kill it fast. Oh, this is not good. If I miss now, he will be able to cast another spell. And that cannot be allowed. Yeah, you cannot evade that attack, lady. And no losses. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm defeated. If you spare me, I swear you, I vote for anything you want, Peggy. In the Council of Five in exchange for my life. That's exactly what I need. Bye, Abandon. What else do you want? I've given you my consent, and you can convert the Council of Five. Abandon will vote as you want him to. Leave me. I need to be alone now. I hoped that you would be selling me stuff. Suppress, yes. Where is this? Yeah. Nice. Nice. And chuck. And chuck. And chuck. Wonderful. You do nothing, you get the chest, hopefully a potion of mana. There are no potions of mana in chests, I know that. Oh, I could have called mana to a rage to mana because we were very, very low on mana. Okay, let's think. What else can we do? I can try to convince the others, but this, I think, is where the other humans are. We were here. Yeah, that is the human part of the area, but I think we already killed everyone there. Well, well, well. Oh, we could have more. And our moral is not as high as I hoped, actually. The high-born damned Lord Nergal lives in this castle. Welcome to Lord Nergal's residence. I thought you were Lord Nergal. Your assumption is flattering, but I'm no more than Lord Nergal's humble secretary. My name is Mictian. My name is Bagir. Do you have an appointment? I'm here on important business. I need Lord Nergal's help. Could you please explain the purpose of your visit? I need Nergal to vote against the invasion. You're talking about the vote of the Council of Five. I'm afraid that is under Lord Nergal's sole discretion, and unfortunately he's not in Helvedia at the moment. Where is he? I tell you where. He is on Sandy Island. The great demon Lord Nergal is departing to participate in an archaeological expedition on Sandy Island. No, he's making vacation there with hula hula and all that. Lord Nergal is a well-known collector of antiquities, so he's a treasure hunter. We demons don't like to have that term applied to us, but strictly speaking, you're right. Lord Nergal is now hunting for treasure on Sandy Island. I need to go to Sandy Islands right away. So, and I think that's where we stop it for the moment, and we'll see each other next time. Until then, bye!